Super Dave. All right, we're closed. We're ripping, guys. We are ripping. That's all there. That's all she wrote, guys. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, guys. Perfect. We're ripping. We're ripping, guys. There they are. There they are, guys. Here we go. Look. Check it out. There's the team sheet, guys. There's your spots. We got Jeffrey on 1, Super Dave on 2, 3, Knucklehead on 4, Super Dave on 5, T-Wit on 6, Shadow Boy on 7, Knucklehead on 8, Super Dave on 9 and 0, guys. 9 and 0. So if I call Super Dave's name a lot, don't get mad. He bought most of the spots, guys. He bought most of the spots. Can't complain. We're just going to do one box at a time because I've never opened these before, guys. So we're just doing one box at a time. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Let's do this. Let's rip, guys. Let's rip. And then I'll take my lunch break, guys, and we'll come back and we'll finish baseball up today as well. Box is empty. Oh, look at them packs, man. That's dope. You got Spider-Man, Ghost Spider, and Miles Morales. Good luck, everybody. Good luck to everybody. Let's get some top loaders. Ooh, these cards are nice, man. Dang, these cards are nice. Who's that? Morloon. Morloon. That's for spot 7. That's for Shadow Boy. Shadow Boy. These cards are so nice. That is Doctor Strange for spot 3. Super Dave. Doctor Strange. Is that a Venom? Is that Agent Venom? Is that Agent Venom on spot 1? Oh, no, this is Prowler. Prowler for spot 6 for T-Wit. Oh, there's Venom. There's Venom. And that's Agent Venom for spot 1. Jeffafa. Jeffafa. Ooh, there's the green insert for Chameleon. Chameleon on the green insert. And that is for spot 9. Super Dave. Spot 9 for Super Dave on the colored insert. The colored insert. I'm guessing that's a colored insert. And then we got Craven. Craven. Why is these ones? Oh, no. That's just the way their name is. Craven. That's for spot 3. That goes to Super Dave. Spot 3 to Super Dave. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gross. I don't know if that's on a color variation or not. It looks like it's on the yellow. Yeah, because the metal is a different color down there as well. So that's on the color variation. A little Doctor Strange. And a little Agent Venom. See what we got here. Ooh, what's that? Well, let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got. Falcon. Got the Falcon right there. They're hard to read their names. Falcon. That is for spot 6. T-Wit gets that one. Who's this guy? Ben Parker. Spot 8. Knucklehead. Spot 8 with Ben Parker. Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister for spot 3. Super Dave, Mr. Sinister. There you go. There's the yellow again. And that is Iron Fist. Iron Fist on that. That goes to spot 5. Super Dave, our closer. Oh. Do you know that's not him though? Look at that. That's Toxin, not Carnage. That is Toxin, not Carnage. And that goes to spot 2, Super Dave. That's sick right there. And then we have Calypso. Calypso goes to spot 5, Super Dave, Calypso. Yep, that's not Carnage. That is Toxin. I like that card though. And then the yellow insert, Iron Fist. Ooh, I think I saw somebody back there. Who do we got here? Molten Man. Molten Man for spot 4. Knucklehead. We have Silver Sable. Look who's next. Silver Sable, spot 1, Jeffafa. Peter Porker. I love this card. Peter Porker for spot 5. Absolutely. Steve Dave, that's an awesome looking card right there. That gets a slab. Yellow card, Mary Jane Watson on the yellow insert. Mary Jane Watson, spot 9, Steve Dave, or Super Dave. Rhino. Rhino. That goes to spot 8, Knucklehead. Knucklehead. Oh, yeah, that's Rhino. Knucklehead. And there he is. Mayday Parker. Ooh, Mayday Parker. I didn't know Mayday Parker was a Spider-Man. That goes to spot 0, Super Dave. Super Dave gets a Mayday Parker. I did not know she was a Spider-Man version. I did not know she was Spider-Man version. And yes, Peter Porker gets a top-loaded sleeve, guys. That is fucking awesome. I would have bought spot 5 almost just for that character right there, guys. That card is sick. I don't really even know what I'm looking for, so I don't know why I'm peeking. This is Maria Hill. Maria Hill for spot 8, Knucklehead. We got, that looks like Mysterio. Oh, no, that's Vulture. Vulture for spot 5, Super Dave. Vulture. White Tiger. White Tiger for spot 7, Shadow Boy. The yellow insert, Captain Marvel. Well, that's kind of weird. Captain Marvel for spot 7, Shadow Boy on the yellow insert. And then we have Vision. Vision on spot 4. That goes to Knucklehead for Vision. And then we have Shocker. Goes to spot 8. That goes to Knucklehead. Shocker. Captain Marvel. It's kind of weird that they have her in a suit. They don't have her Captain Marveled out. That's kind of weird. All right, Moon Knight. Moon Knight, guys. Moon Knight for spot 5, Super Dave. Spot 5 for Super Dave. Moon Knight. Black Panther. There we go. Black Panther for spot 1. Jeffafa. Black Panther. Medusa. Medusa for spot 1. Jeffafa. Ant-Man. Ant-Man for spot 4. Knucklehead. Ant-Man. On the yellow, Anya Corazon for spot 5. Anya Corazon on the yellow insert. And then the Beast. Oh, that's a weird looking version of the Beast, but that's pretty cool. Spot 7. Spot 7 for Shadow Boy. Spot 7, Shadow Boy, the Beast. We put the Beast up. Anya Corazon, another version of Spider-Man on the yellow insert. Ant-Man. And Black Panther. Black Panther. Well, it's just the first box. Don't get mad. It's just the first box. There we go. She-Hulk. That goes to spot 7. Shadow Boy. Ghost Spider? Nope. Silk. Silk goes to spot 0. Super Dave. Ooh, what's that one? Who is that? It's dope. SPDR. SPDR. That's what I was wondering what this card would look like. Super Dave. SPDR. AI APEC. Spot number 2. Super Dave. Scarlet Witch. Spot number 2. Super Dave. Doc Ock. Spot number 2. Super Dave. Dr. Octavius. That's dope. And I was wondering what this card was going to look like right here. I was wondering. All right, next box. Empty box. Boomerang for spot 4. Boomerang for spot 4, Knucklehead. It looks like Iron Fist for spot 5, Super Dave. Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman for spot 7, Shadow Boy. Alistair Smythe on the yellow. I think that's yellow. Alistair Smythe. Super Dave, spot 3. Luke Cage. Spot 5, Super Dave. J. Jonah Jameson for spot 9, Super Dave. War Machine. War Machine for spot 6. Spot 6, T-Wit. Hey, there we go. AI APEC again. AI APEC. That's a dope looking card though, man. Spot number 2. Spot number 2, Super Dave. That's a dope looking card right there. And then who do we have here? Alistair Smythe again. Spot number 3, Super Dave. Oh, that's sick. This has got to be numbered. White Tiger. This has got to be numbered. Spot 7. This goes to Shadow Boy. And that's an insert. I don't know why. You see that? You guys see that? I don't know why this isn't numbered. That's sick. I don't see a number on it. Does anybody see a number on it? I don't know what this insert's called, but this is an insert of some sort. That is sick. That's Shadow Boy, though. Spot 7. I wish it was numbered. I don't see a number on it anywhere. That card's dope right there. That's dope. And then we got Medusa on the yellow. And Medusa goes to spot 1. Jeffafa. And we got Ironheart for spot 8. Knucklehead. Flash Thompson. Spot 7. Shadow Boy. Maria Hill. Again, Maria Hill for spot 8. Knucklehead. Vulture. Spot 5. Super Dave. Jessica Jones on that yellow. Spot 0. Super Dave. Captain Marvel. Again, Captain Marvel. Spot 7. Shadow Boy. And there he is. There he is. Carnage. There you go, Super Knucklehead. There you go. A Carnage. That goes to spot 8, Knucklehead. Yeah. What is this? White Tiger? Yeah, White Tiger. Spot 7, Shadow Boy. Moon Knight. Spot 5, Super Dave. Black Panther again. Spot 1 for Jeffafa. We have Medusa. Spot 1, Jeffafa. Peter Porker on the yellow. Peter Porker on the yellow for Super Dave. Spot 5. And who's that one? That is Null for spot 2. Spot 2 for Null. That goes to Super Dave. Green Goblin. Oh, no, that's the Jackal. Jackal for spot 7. Shadow Boy. The Chameleon for spot 9. Super Dave. Here we go. Is that Venom? Yeah, that's Venom. Spot 3. Super Dave. Venom. We take that. Venom. We take that. On the yellow, we got Silver Sable for spot 1. Jeffrey. We have Spider-Man. I think that's Spider-Man 2099. Spider-Man 2099 for Knucklehead. And Silvermane for spot 2. Super Dave. Silvermane for spot 2 on Silvermane. Super Dave. There we go. There we go. Captain America to start off with. Captain America for spot 6. T-Wit. Oh. What's that too? Oh, that's got buildings in the background. I don't know what that is. Iron Spider. That's dope. Iron Spider for spot 7. Shadow Boy. Iron Spider. And then we have Hammerhead. Spot 0. Super Dave. Electro. Electro for spot 5. Super Dave. Ooh, Nether Venom on the spot yellow, though. Yellow. This is spot 3. Super Dave. Another Venom. And what's that one? Doppelganger. The Doppelganger for spot 4. Doppelganger for spot 4. That goes to Knucklehead on the Doppelganger. I like that Doppelganger one. Guys, I got to pick this up, so I'm not going to be able to sleeve up a lot while we're ripping here, guys, anymore. Empty box. I've got to pick up because I'm going to cut this close to getting out of here and taking my son to his doctor's appointment. But thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Magneto, we take that. Magneto for spot 7, Shadow Boy. That's dope. Actually, that's probably my favorite art of Magneto in a long time. Mysterio, we know who that is. Mysterio for spot 0. Mysterio, Super Dave. There we go. Is that our first Spider-Man sighting? There you go, Knucklehead. You got your Carnage and your Spider-Man. Carnage and Spider-Man. And then on the yellow, Spider-Man 2099, also for Knucklehead. And another yellow, back-to-back yellows. And this one is Falcon. Falcon for spot 6. That goes to T-Wit. And then, Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Spider for spot 1, Jeffafa. Bang. And which one's this? Which one is this? Superior Spider-Man for spot 8, Knucklehead. And there's another Spider-Man for you, Knucklehead. Oh, we all know who that is. That's Wilson Fisk, baby. Spot 8, Knucklehead. Who's this one? Jessica Jones. For spot 0, Super Dave. On the yellow, Aunt May on the yellow. Aunt May. That is creepy. That is the creepiest looking version. That is so creepy for spot 6 T-Wit. That is just creepy on that mouth. That is just wrong. Mysterio for spot 0, Super Dave. And Rhino again. Rhino again. Spot 8, Knucklehead. Yeah, Laboratory, we did Spider-Man, my guy. It was up since yesterday. See who we got here. Ms. Marvel for spot 9, Super Dave. Oh, Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk for spot 6, T-Wit. Power. That's on a variation too. What is up with that? That's a nice. Peter Porker for spot 5. There's something different about that. That just might be a different colored background on that. We'll definitely sleeve and top load it. Spot 2, spot 6. We got Falcon for spot 6. That goes to T-Wit. And there we go. There we go. On the yellow insert, Spider-Man for spot 6. T-Wit. T-Wit gets a straight up Spider-Man, 76. T-Wit. Look at that. You got a Spider-Man. That's a dope one too. And Spencer Smythe, spot 3, Spencer Smythe, Super Dave. Yeah, 5 is eating. 5 is definitely eating. We got Ben Parker for spot 8, Knucklehead. We have Mr. Sinister for spot 3, Super Dave. We got She-Hulk. She-Hulk for spot 7, Shadow Boy. On the yellow, we got Scream for yellow. We got Scream for spot 4, Knucklehead. That's a dope looking card, Knucklehead. We got Spider-Man 2029 again, or 2099 for spot 4, Knucklehead. And we have the Sandman, spot 0. Sandman for spot 0. Let's see, who do we got? Yeah, Silk, spot 0. There's that one again. I love this card right here. SPDR for spot 3, Super Dave. I like that card, Super Dave. And who's this? Morloon on spot 7 for Shadow Boy. On the yellow, Beast on the yellow for spot 7, Shadow Boy on the yellow. Electro for spot 5, Electro for spot 5, Super Dave. And Mary Jane Watson to end that pack off. Mary Jane Watson for spot 9, Super Dave. All right, we start off with Ant-Man for spot 4, Knucklehead. We have Molten Man for spot 4, Super Dave or Knucklehead. Silver Sable for spot 1, Jeffafa. On the yellow, Doctor Strange. Look at that. That artwork is just so creepy looking, man. Spot 3, Super Dave. Anya Corazon for spot 5, Super Dave. And Black Bolt finally shows up on spot 9. Spot 9, guys. Super Dave. Last box, guys. Last box. Last box. Come on, give me something nice. Give me something nice out of this last box. Make this last box the banger. Give me an autograph. Give me a sketch card out of here. Fucking give me something. Alexa, turn off. Oh, what's that one? Doppelganger again. Doppelganger again for spot 4 for Knucklehead. Spot 4 for Knucklehead. We have Iron Heart for spot 8, Knucklehead. We have Silvermane for spot 2, Super Dave. Prowler. Spot 6, Prowler, T-Wit. Oh, look at that. The Green Goblin finally shows up, and he shows up on one of them inserts too. I like these inserts right here, these backgrounds. Green Goblin. That's a nice one. Let's see, who had the Green Goblin? That goes to spot 9, Super Dave. Congratulations on that one. I like that one. And we have, is that Black Panther? Black Panther for spot 1, Jeffrey. Spot 1, Jeffrey. All right. Anya Corazon for spot 5, Super Dave. Black Bolt for spot 9, Super Dave. Spider-Man, somebody. Scarlet Spider for spot 1, Jeffafa. Vision for spot 4, Knucklehead on the yellow insert. Ant-Man, spot 4, Knucklehead. And Molten Man, spot 4. Rhino, spot 8, Knucklehead. Spencer Smythe for spot 3, Super Dave. Spider-Man 2099 for spot 4, Knucklehead. Sandman for spot 0, Super Dave. There's Daredevil. Daredevil finally shows up on the yellow insert. Spot 1, Jeffrey. Jeffafa. Silver Sable, spot 1, Jeffafa. There you go. There's a Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, number 7, Shadow. There's an, oh, that's beautiful. Carnage. I like this Carnage better. Carnage for spot 8, Knucklehead. Ooh, I like this one too. No for spot 2 on Super Dave. Spot 2 for Super Dave. On the yellow, Ben Parker, yellow, spot 8, Knucklehead. Another Spider-Man, Crisis on Campus, Spider-Man. Which one's this? Spot 4, Knucklehead. Spot 4 to Knucklehead. And Medusa. Spot 1, Medusa. Carnage goes in right away, though. I like my Carnages. I would have got Carnage, guys. If I would have got a spot, I would have taken Carnage. Not going to lie, guys. Not going to lie. There we go. Here we go again, guys. Tombstone, spot 1, Jeffafa. Nova for spot 2, Super Dave. Luke Cage for spot 5, Super Dave. J. Jonah Jameson for spot 9, Super Dave. And on the yellow, we have Magneto for spot 7, Shadow Boy on the yellow insert. And then we have, to close it out, Moon Knight. Moon Knight. Last pack magic, guys. Come on now. Last pack magic. Moon Knight goes to Super Dave. That Moon Knight goes to Super Dave, guys. There we go. Ghost Spider finally shows up. Ghost Spider finally shows up. Little Gwen Stacy action. Spot 8, Knucklehead. And Spider-Man Noir finally shows up, too. Oh, no, that's Crime Master. Crime Master, spot 0. Spot 0. Black Cat, spot 0. Super Dave, both of them go to Super Dave. Ms. Marvel on the yellow. That goes to spot 9, Super Dave. Vulture goes to spot 5, Super Dave. And we ended off with a White Tiger. White Tiger goes to spot 7. Spot 7, Shadow Boy. All right, guys, this is all going to go sleeved up, guys. This is all going to get sleeved up and top loaded. Every one of these is top loaded and sleeved up. I will double check all of these cards, guys, to make sure I didn't miss anything. I will double check all these cards right here, guys. This is the base. And these were the hits that I sleeved up, guys, while we were ripping. While we were ripping. While we were ripping. There are way more, like, there's this, plus all this is getting top loaded, guys. So it's going to double in size. We got Ant-Man. We got Corazon on the yellow insert. Anya Corazon. We got Captain Marvel on the yellow insert. We got Mary Jane Watson on the yellow. We got Iron Fist on the yellow. Carnage. I love that one. Carnage. We have Green Goblin. We have Venom. Spider-Man 2099. We have the other Carnage. I want to know what the difference is. This is 118. Oh, see the difference right there? That's card 18. This is card 118. Still cool. This one right here, I don't know what the name of these are, but these are dope. White Tiger on that insert, and you can see the hollow in the background moving. That's fucking dope right there. We got SPDR Spider-Man, Doc Ock, Black Panther. We have a Beast, Peter Porker. Love that. Peter Porker. We got Toxin. Love the Toxin too. This Spider-Man is Agent Venom, That's Agent Venom. We have Mayday Parker. Mayday Parker. We got Doctor Strange. We got Chameleon on the yellow. Chameleon on the yellow, guys. This is all the stuff we sleeved up, guys. This is all the stuff we sleeved up. Okay? And I will sleeve up everything else. That White Tiger and the Green Goblin were on them hollows. All right, guys. That's the Spider-Man break, guys. When I get back, we will sleeve and top load everything, guys. Sleeve and top load everything. Thank you guys so much, guys. Thank you guys so much. When we get back, we'll sell out baseball, and we'll finish baseball tonight too, guys. As always, guys, congratulations to everybody that was in the break, guys. Congratulations to everybody that was in the break. Thank you so much. That was fun. I wish I had more time, guys. I wish I did, because I would have taken my time on that a lot more. But we rushed through it. Guys, I will be back live, so if you want to see anything, let me know, and I will show it to you guys when I come back live. Have a good afternoon, guys. I will be back around 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, guys. 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Talk to you soon.